Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here today. And my presentation is called Mental Health in Schools, a Necessity, Not a Luxury. And I am here to convince you today to have mental health education and support in schools because it's not just important, it's urgent. So let me start with a question. Have you ever sat next to someone who seemed perfectly fine in class, but you know that they were struggling secretly inside? According to World Health Organization, 1 in 5 students struggle with mental health issues, but most of them never receive them, never receive the support or treatment. So imagine that was your friend or even you. So let's talk about why this topic matters. 50% of mental illnesses begin by the age of 14. It's uh, in schools, right? So, um, we should also take into consideration that mental health is not just about emotions, it's about how we learn, how we communicate, and grow. So, when schools ignore mental health issues, they also ignore academic performances and uh, attendance or succession of their students in schools. And when schools also ignore mental health, students struggle with focus and with confidence and also with relationships and friendships. So we should know that education is not only about math and history or some subjects, it's about preparing students for life and how we can start the students for life by uh, by making them to have a healthy mind because with healthy mind you can have a healthy life. Many mental illnesses begin in adolescence and or even in childhood. So, without support, these issues grow into serious problems. If schools have like counselors or mental health support programs, or even just have awareness weeks, they can help their students to cope with their mental health issues before it's too late. So, also, early intervention isn't just helpful, but can be life-saving because it's easier to build a strong children than to repair broken adults. Also, good mental health and good grades go hand in hand. So, when students feel anxious or depressed, they can't stay motivated or even concentrate during the class. We can see in our bar graph that students with low mental well-being have um, have low GPA, and students with a good mental health they succeed more academically. So we should emotionally support our students so they can continue, show up more, participate more, and perform better. Also, did you know that schools with mental health program report fewer cases of bullying and violence, up to 30%? Because teaching students empathy and emotional regulations helps to create safer environment, and understanding yourself better can help students to understand others better too. Also, a lot of people say that schools cannot afford or don't have time to have mental health programs. But ignoring those problems can be expensive too. So, because students with untreated mental health issues can cause disruptions, can cause chaos, or even drop out or miss classes. Even simple solutions like journaling, training teachers, or uh, w- awareness weeks can help, uh, but do not necessarily need a huge budget. Yes, those solutions are uh, maybe small, but at least help somehow the students. However, we want to convince you that we should start talking about it, and we should ask schools to hire more counselors, psychologists, therapists, and organize mental health workshops, and add emotional well-being to the curriculum so teachers and students talk more about it. Because w- by talking you can help them, because when students feel seen and heard, they feel more relaxed or chill. So let's make school a better place for students, make it safer, not just physically but also emotionally. And thank you for listening. And thank you that you heard all of our ideas. I hope that schools are going to consider mental health programs in the future. Thank you. Bye.